Hi students, welcome to round 10 of the Mimic Social Simulation. In round 10, we move into our final section, which is called social media. This includes everything we've created and learned about so far, the organic social posts, the paid social posts, and then our social media influencers. First thing we want to do in this round is go back and look at our results from all of our previous rounds. I want to start out by looking at the previous results for my organic social posts. Unfortunately, a few of my rounds were deleted, so I don't have as much data to look at as I would like, but we can at least look at the 2 rounds of organic social posts before moving on. So the first thing, I'm going to click on my post history here, and I can see how well my posts performed across all of the platforms. So if I scroll down and I can see post type, here we have organic. So this is showing that all of these posts are our organic posts. If I sort based on impressions from highest to lowest, some of the things I'm looking for is to see which platforms performed the best. So looks like my Instagram and Facebook posts performed the best. The other thing I want to take note of is the time of day and the day of week that I published each post. I may also want to come back and look at the information in the caption to see if I can find any patterns or trends. I can do this as well for my engagements, my clicks, and then finally my conversions. So I encourage you to go through each of these, take notes on the platforms, the day of the week, and the time of day that the post was published. So you have an idea of which platforms, days, times, posts, everything for our organic social posts going forward. Looking at our paid social posts, unfortunately, I only have 1 round of data, so just round 6 to look at. So again, I'm going to click on my post history and I'll scroll down. This time I'll click on impressions again, but I need to make sure I'm looking only at my sponsored posts. Because this is a post history, it will give us both the sponsored and organic posts, but we've already looked at the organic posts. So what I want to look at is my sponsored posts. I'm sorted based on impressions. I can see that one of my posts on YouTube and TikTok performed well. For my engagements, the same platforms, clicks, same platforms, and conversions, also the same 2 platforms. So this likely means that I want to use YouTube and TikTok in round 10. Let's go ahead and look over at our influencers. If I click on my influencer history, again, I'll go ahead and sort on impressions. I can see that Chris Renaud, we had influencer marketing as our strategy. Chris Renaud seems to be performing the highest. We can also sort on likes. Again, Chris Renaud is rated highly. The clicks, similar pattern, and finally the conversions, again a similar pattern. What I gather from this information is that in the organic posts, I did well on Facebook and Instagram. So in round 10, I will create 1 Facebook and 1 organic Instagram post. In my paid posts, YouTube and TikTok performed well, so I'll create 2 posts for the paid section. And then in the influencer section, because influencers can be so expensive, I'm just going to select 1 influencer for this round. As a quick reminder, you may need to review the scenario overview. So we can click on our products, our market, analytics, budget. You will also want to review the resources. So our research report, Our social media audit, this one will be important to determine which days and times we should be publishing our posts. And you can also look at the refresher for the influencer guide. If we go ahead and start, I will create my 2 organic social posts first. So I'll click on Create Organic Social Post. I said I was going to create 1 post on Facebook and 1 post on Instagram. I will start with Instagram. So for Instagram, my caption will be, needing last minute gift ideas? Don't forget to check out our bag sale, 25% off all bags through Christmas Eve. My media is going to be bag sale, so this will cost $50. And looking at the social media audit for Instagram, one of the best days and times to post is on Monday at 8 a.m. So I can click Schedule Post, and I can see that I have 1 organic post scheduled. I'll go ahead and create my second post. This one is for Facebook. My caption says, how are your Christmas preparations coming along? Let us know in the comments your favorite Christmas tradition. This time my media costs $0, so that's good. Looking at the best days and times to post on Facebook, I will set this post to run on Thursday at 9 a.m. And I can click Schedule Post. And here I can see I've got 2 posts scheduled in the organic section. I'm going to go ahead and click on our influencers for our second set of actions in this round. Because influencers can be so expensive, I want to go ahead and secure my influencer, and then I'll come back and use all of my remaining budget on the paid social posts. So I'm going to click Schedule Influencer. The one influencer that has done really well for me so far is the mega influencer, Chris Renaud. So I'm going to select him again. The affiliate marketing strategy has also worked well, so I'll try this one more time. And I'll have Chris create 1 post, and I will offer him $2,500. Excellent. Chris says we do have a deal, so let's go ahead and move forward with the offer. Okay, now I have $2,450 left, and I want to spend all of this remaining budget on my paid social post. So I'll click on Paid Social, and I said I was going to create 2 posts, so 1 on YouTube and 1 on TikTok. So we'll start with YouTube. And remember, in our paid section, the first thing we have to do is select our campaign objective. This time I'm going to select conversions and create my post. My post headline is going to be a new backpack for Christmas. My post text will be hoping for a new Bowie backpack for Christmas. Listen to Philip's testimonial to take 30% off all Bowie backpacks through Christmas Eve. So the media I will select is Into the Wilderness. Thankfully, this video does not cost any money, so I can spend more of my budget on paying for the ad rather than paying for the video itself. So my call to action, because I am offering 30% off, I want my call to action to be shop now, because I want these individuals to purchase the product now. Moving down to my daily budget, I am going to give a daily budget of $200. For my audience, unfortunately, it looks like I have to create an entire new audience. So we're kind of focusing on this day packer Tom audience. So I will click back over to my scenario overview, click on my market profile. I can click on day packer Tom. I can see my age range is 24 to 31, mostly males, and we can use many of these interests. So let's go ahead and create our new audience. Okay, I named my audience Daypacker Tom. I used the age range 22 to 40. While the Daypacker Tom audience is skewed towards male, I decided to go ahead and keep the gender as all, and I added a few interests. I would strongly encourage you guys to add more interests than just these few that I created. So now I can go ahead and click schedule this post, and I see that I have a budget of $1,050 left. So I will use this remaining budget for my TikTok advertisement. On TikTok, I want to focus on awareness, so I'll select reach as my objective. My text is, we know holidays can be tough. Take a moment to pause and hear from these satisfied customers about their recent Bowie bag purchases. My media is pausing for the day, again, $0, so I can focus more of my money on actually paying for the ad rather than paying for the video. Because I selected reach or awareness as my objective, my call to action will be to learn more. It looks like I should have enough daily budget for $149 a day. Actually, it looks like I guess I get $150 a day. There we go. So perfect. I was thinking the original $7 was outside of this, but we've got $1,050. That's what our balance is remaining. This time I want to use a different audience. So I'm going to come back and look at my scenario overviews, and I can look at my back to school Mindy profile. This age range fits well with TikTok. I can also look at the energetic Jill profile, again fits well with TikTok. So I'll use these two profiles to help me create a target audience. I'll go ahead and keep gender all instead of using female, even though this market does skew a little bit more towards the female market. All right, this time I named my audience TikTok. I used an age range 18 to 35, again, all genders, and selected just a few interests. Again, I do encourage you to create more interests in your paid posts. So I can click schedule post. Now I see that I have a balance of $0. So quick recap, we have 2 organic posts, we have 2 paid posts, and we have selected 1 influencer. For your simulation in round 10, I would encourage you to come back and use the social media audit and make additional posts at the highest engagement times across multiple platforms. For purposes of the video, I just created 2 posts, but again, you guys should be creating more than just 2. I do not believe you need to create 1 post per platform per day, which would come out to be a total of 42 posts. But I would say you might want to create maybe between 10 and 20 posts, just so that way you have a solid showing on each platform for the entire week. Now that we've used all of our budget, let's go ahead and click Run Simulation. Okay, now that we have our results up, let's go ahead and look at, we've got only our 1 Facebook post, our impressions, 8,000. Let's click on Instagram. Oh, this one only has almost 6,000 impressions, not as good. If we come up to our post history, so again, this will show us all of our organic social posts across all platforms. If I were to sort on impressions, unfortunately, neither of my posts did as well this week as they had done in the past. Let's click on our conversions. We did have 12 conversions on our Facebook post, so that is pretty good. Let's click over on just YouTube so we can look at our paid post. So here on YouTube, my paid post, my sponsored ad, had a little bit lower impressions than my ad before. And unfortunately, it did generate a much smaller amount in revenue. Let's look at my post on TikTok. Again, ranked second. Let's look at impressions. All right, for impressions, this post ranked first. It does rank second on revenue. That's okay. Let's click over on, let's look at the influencer analytics. This way we can see just how Chris Renaud performed in this round. So overall, pretty well. We've got a total of 2.7 million impressions. We've got $11,000 in revenue. If I click on the rankings, let's see how I ranked compared to the class that I'm playing in. Okay, looking at these rankings, I ranked number 2 in terms of impressions in the class that I'm playing in, and I ranked 9th in terms of revenue. I think the one thing that really helped with impressions was using the mega influencer of Chris Renaud. All right, for this week, remember guys that you do have to create posts that are organic, paid, and using influencers in this round. You cannot just select one or two of these options. You do have to use all 3 options. All right, I wish you guys luck this week, and I will be back next week to talk about round 11.